We're making our food out of people. Next thing they'll be breeding us like cattle for food. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them.
Promise, Tiger, I promise. I'll tell the exchange.
You tell everybody. Listen to me, Hatcher. You gotta tell them. Soylent Breed is people. We gotta stop them somehow.
Hello everyone, this is Eerie Sky watching. As I'm editing this video, I noticed that I was breathing really loudly yet again, and it kind of sounded like I was panting like a dog, so please forgive me for that. I hope it's not too distracting. Anyway, you might find this video pretty interesting, so be sure to watch to the end. Thanks for watching, and God bless your day. Hello everyone, this is Eerie Sky watching. Welcome back to another video. I've been trying to record this, but I kept every website I'd go onto, I couldn't find what I was looking for, because that first clip you just saw was from a movie called Soylent Green from 1973, and I was trying to find an article because I want to read you the plot of what the movie is about, and then I'm going to show you another article, and you're going to be quite shocked. So I'd use Wikipedia. I don't like to use them. I like to look at other stuff for information, but this is the only thing I can find as of right now that seems to explain the plot well. So here's a little poster for the movie. It's the year 2022. People are still the same. They'll do anything to get what they need, and they need Soylent Green. Wait, hold on. I think my gonna move this real quick. Yeah, the X was right in front of my little recording thing. So Soylent Green is a 1973 American dystopian thriller filmed by Richard. It's loosely based on the 1966 science fiction novel Make Room, Make Room. The story follows an investigation in a dystopian future of dying oceans and year-round humidity caused by the greenhouse effect, with the resulting population, depleted resources, poverty, and overpopulation. Which, that kind of stuff they want you to believe in right now, that we're so crazily overpopulated, when the only reason we're overpopulated is because everyone's crammed into cities. So it makes it seem like there's more people, when there's millions of acres, probably, that the government owns. So keep that in mind. And they want you to believe in climate change, which the only climate change is them altering the weather. But anyway, let's get into the plot. And so this is based in the year 2022, is what the Soylent Green movie is based in, which was 3 years ago. Cumulative effects of overpopulation, global warming, and population have caused ecocide, leading to severe worldwide shortages of food, water, and housing, bringing human civilization to the brink of collapse. And this is based in New York City, has a population of 40 million, and only the elite can afford spacious apartments, clean water, and natural food in walled-off communities patrolled by armed guards. Their homes are fortified with moats, security systems, and bodyguards for their tenants. Usually they include concubines, which have no human rights and are passed from one apartment owner to the next. Meanwhile, the majority live in squalor, haul water from communal spigots, and eat highly processed food wafers made by the Soylent Corporation, a large food processing firm. Their mainstay products, Soylent Red and Soylent Yellow, are staple food, and the latest product, a new, more nutritious flavor wafer derived from plankton, Soylent Green, is introduced to the populace. NYPD detective Robert Thorne lives in a cramped apartment with his aged co-worker. He is investigating the murder of a wealthy, influential William R. Simonson, who is a member of the Soylent Corporation's which he suspects was assassination. In the research of the case for Thorne, Roth brings 2 volumes of Soylent Oceanic survey report taken by Thorne from his apartment. The team of other books. These books conclude that the oceanic reports say that the oceans are dying and cannot actually produce the plankton from which Soylent Green is allegedly made, thus revealing that the ingredients in Soylent Green are in fact humans. This information confirms to Roth that Simonson's murder was ordered by his fellow Soylent Corporation board members who knew Simonson was increasingly troubled by this truth and feared that he might disclose it to the public. Shaken by the truth, Roth decides to return to the home of God and seeks assisted, I don't know if I can say that word on here, at a government clinic. So they have these pods where you can take your life away in them in the movie. So Thorne discovers this and rushes to stop him, but he arrives too late. And then Thorne secretly boards a waste truck transporting the bodies from the center to a waste disposal plant where he witnesses them being processed into Soylent Green. Once this is discovered, Thorne is discovered, but he escapes. When he returns to the Supreme Exchange, he is ambushed by Fielding and his men. Finding refuge in the church where Simonson confessed, Thorne takes care of his attackers but is seriously wounded. As the paramedics tend to him, he urges his commanding officer, Chief Hatcher, to speak the truth. Thorne shouts to the surrounding crowd, Soylent Green is people, which is that first clip we saw. Now, that all sounds like science fiction, right? Like it's supposed to be. Nothing like that would ever exist in real life, would it? Well, you sure wouldn't think so. However, a while back, while doing research looking up this movie, I remember stumbling upon a Soylent company. And they have stuff like drinks and all that, but just not that long ago, they came out with a product. Soylent Green. Limited edition Soylent Green. So this is literally based off of the movie Soylent Green. And it's as good as humanly possible, is what it says right on it. 1 second. So what disturbed me deeply while looking through these pictures was they have their little write-up, Soylent, as good as humanly possible. Does not contain people. Secret flavor and limited time ingredients. So what disturbed me about this is, why would you make a sick joke out of an old show that not many people probably even know about? Like, I didn't even know about it. If I didn't know about it, and let's say I went to buy something on here and saw this, I would be really freaked out. But the fact that even though I know about the movie, I'm still freaked out that it says this. People, it's delicious. Limited time only due to ingredient restraints. And the reason that disturbs me is, why did they write it like that? Limited time only due to ingredient restraints. Which again, that just seems like some kind of disturbing. And I'm trying to get our ingredients here to work, but they still won't let me click them for some reason. So right here they're all sold out. So they did in 2022, I guess. So in the year 2022, we are all looking for a better, more sustainable food source. We have created a new limited edition Soylent Green Square that is both sustainable, nutritious, and delicious. The flavor is unique and is mysterious for the complex taste of humanity. When you buy this product, you can guarantee it is sustainable and crafted from ingredients that are ethically sourced. Each Soylent Green square is both good for you and good for the planet. And again, this isn't the only thing they sold, but the fact that they made a Soylent Green in the year 2022, again, what kind of sick joke is this? Just thought I'd add this in real quick to the video. I found an article from 2016. Soylent bars were called after dozens of unconfirmed illnesses, with dozens of consumers complaining online of food poisoning from the Soylent food bars. Canadian officials announced a recall of the meal replacement product today. Almost immediately, after the first shipments came out of this, people began posting reports of intense vomiting and diarrhea, according to the Tech News website. This is not the same bar, though. It looks like this. So, I don't even know if they sell that anymore, because I don't remember seeing that online. These said bars are supposedly made of soy protein and algae flour, according to the company's website. And supposedly they are supposed to test this in an FDA-inspected facility. So, I mean, that's a little weird, because did it not say it was their first bars? So these are like the first ones they shipped out, and already people got sick on them. Seems a little, suspicious to me, though. I've been looking here for nearly 20 minutes and can't find the ingredient list. I know it was a limited edition thing, but I can't even find it all. Like, nobody bought this and took a picture of it. This is the closest I can find. It's a little tiny snippet of it. You can see a few of the ingredients, and it says contains soy, does not contain people. I mean, again, what kind of sick joke would this be to keep saying does not contain people and you bring it out in the year 2022? And the fact that you chose that name to begin with anyway is weird. Very weird. I'm sorry. I would never buy anything from Soylent, because I seen that movie, and how many movies or shows have predicted the future? And let me reword that. Programmed you for the future. Because there's no prediction, like they just happen to guess it right. People always think that, like, they just happen to guess it right. The Simpsons just happen to guess it right. No, it's because they did that ahead of time, and then people say, oh, that's right, just like from that show. The facts of what I'm seeing here with the connection to the movie is deeply disturbing. And I'm not making any claims here, but it seems a little weird, don't you think? Anyway, I think that's all I had to say. I really would have liked to see what the ingredients were. So I'm really upset that I'm able to go on this site, even though it's out of stock. Why would the ingredients listing not work? And how come nobody online took a picture of it? Which is the crazy part. Besides one person. Anyway, thanks for watching and God bless.